Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Wow, Ray J tried to kick it to Halle Berry. Don't nobody want to see that. Ray J.
Put that where? Back there.
What would make him remotely think that Halle, brown juice and chief, I guess. What would remotely make him think that a woman like Halle Berry wants anything to do with his adolescent mess? I give you points, little.
Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
There's a plastic surgery scandal a-brewing. I was mortified last night when I was watching the local UPN 9 news. Where's Art with the sound effect buttons? Because we need a da. When I saw on the news, Dr. David Ostad. That's my Botox doctor, you guys. That's where I go to get my Botox. Exactly. Needless to say, first thing this morning I called up and I said, because I buy a package. I think like a package is like $1,600 for the year. I got like 2 more squirts left. So I want 2 more squirts worth of money, and I'm taking my business to a reputable practice. Shout out to Dr. Janine Downey in Montclair, New Jersey. She teaches Botox. Art, you missed the sound effects button. My Botox doctor is caught up in a plastic surgery scandal. It's being alleged. I'm going to read it the way it is. Just give me this just in. Girls, we got to be really careful about where we get our plastic surgery. And I knew from jump that I'm going to continue going to him is what I said up until now. Because my eyebrows have never drooped. Like my Botox, he injects it perfectly. I got strong facial muscles. He doses me up nice. Look, I'm trying to furrow my eyebrows. I can't. I just got dosed up like 3 weeks ago. I can't. He does it good. But I would never have thought to. Then he tells me, he did Little Kim's nose. Well, I'm looking at that, man. I'm like, oh, damn. And he has had Halle Berry as a, But none of that was impressive to me. You know what I mean? Because I'm just, He has an oily way about him. This is my personal opinion. Like real sharp suits. Hey, how's it going? Just when you're dealing with somebody oily. But if they have a good product, all you want them to do is dose you up, cut the small, patronizing talk, and then let's move on. Oh, my wife just had twins. I don't care. Well, how's business at the radio station? What do you care? As long as, I pay my, well, how can I get on your radio show? You can't. And I never told him why. And the reason why is because too oily. I would recommend him for Botox. By the way, shout out to one of my coworkers here at Inner City Broadcasting. Hello. Go someplace else. Drive across the river to Montclair, go to Dr. Janine Downey. She teaches Botox. And I knew that after my package ran out, I just discovered Dr. Janine myself. She's fab. I just discovered Dr. Janine, and I told her once my package is done with Dr. Ostad, I'm leaving anyway. Just there's something about the practice, the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, is that new? Talking about jewelry or whatever. What do you mean, is that new? We only see each other once every 3 months. What do you... how sometimes you just don't want to hear something from somebody? Mm-hmm. Just dose me up. Let me just read this. I'm shocked, but you know what? I'm glad that I was perceptive enough to know oily. I would have never, I go all the way to Philly. The only reason why I didn't go all the way to Philly for Botox is because once every 3 months, it's just easier to go up the street to Park Avenue. I work on Park Avenue. He's up the street on Park Avenue. Listen to this monstrosity. Helena Aretinez, I don't even want to butcher her name. So I'm going to call her Helena, said she went to see Park Avenue plastic surgeon David Ostad, hoping he would make her look like a model. Jeez. But now, 3 years later, she alleges in a lawsuit that she spends her time hiding from people and concealing her scars. Helena is 55, and she accused Dr. Ostad of flubbing her arm liposuction so terribly that she looks like she has miniature wings. See, honey, please. Honey, please. I haven't seen anything like it. The Queen's mother cried out. He mutilated me. The lawyer for her called Ostad a complete hack. She looks like she was treated at a military outpost in Afghanistan by a first-year intern who barely knew how to sew someone up. Oh, nice description, lawyer. Yeah. This is so bad it's insane. Ostad did not return calls to comment. Helena, a former cosmetologist, went to see Ostad in 2002. I was dealing with him in 2000. I've been dealing with him like I've been getting it forever. She said his office looked classy. True. Park Avenue classy. His office... Wait. She said... All right, wait. Hold on. His office looked classy, and the smooth young doctor exuded confidence. That's the oily. Yes. Smooth, young. Almost too smooth. You know, the gelled hair, the olive skin, the well-appointed shoes. You know what I'm saying? The wife working in the practice, the big diamond, and, you know, just the... Like, I like smooth. But you know how when smooth and oily mix together, it's like, okay, all I want is what I came here for. I'm definitely not doing nothing else. My Hooters need to be, because you get them rejudged once every 10 years, like rotating tires. I wasn't even thinking about going to this dude because I pegged his MO. This is just my perception of him. Exuded confidence. Helena wanted the surgery to trim the flab on her arms and make her breasts higher and firmer. She said she knew things were wrong when she came to during the liposuction surgery and overheard Ostad say, "I took too much out of one arm." Well, honey, first of all, coming to on the surgery, they didn't give you enough anesthesia? Helena, were you forthright with how much you weigh? Because that could have been your fault. Or was it something Ostad did? And she heard him say, I took too much out of one arm. She also accused Ostad of mangling her boob job and leaving her with misshaped breasts. Honey. Helena said Ostad tried but failed to correct the damage. She said she believes the surgeon was angry because she had negotiated a low price. Probably. Now she says she's ashamed to wear sleeveless shirts and go to the beach. I feel like a dead person alive. I don't want to see anyone for fear that they would run away from me. I just want to break down and cry all the time. Now here's another one. Nip tuck nightmare. God, I can't believe I'm mixed up in this. You know what I'm saying? The former patient of a swanky Park Avenue plastic surgeon, it's swanky, and it's Park Avenue, Dr. David Ostad, accuses him of leaving bloody trail of botched boob jobs, mangled tummy tucks, and bungled butt enhancements, and allegedly causing the death of a young woman who had a breast reduction. Girls, we have to be so careful. And nobody knows until you know. Oh, gosh. You could have asked me where to get Botox. Behind the scenes, I've told people, go up the street. Go up the street. I've recommended people behind the scenes because of the oily nature that I perceived him as. I would never have said it here on the radio because then you all would have mistook what I said and gone for a tummy damn tuck. And I told you not to do that. Just get the Botox and leave. You understand? Mm-hmm. So I never said it on the radio because I didn't want you all to use him for more than my perception of what he's good for. Ostad, who bragged about being New York's premier plastic surgeon when he set up shop in 2000 in Manhattan and one on Long Island, is accused of malpractice in a dozen active lawsuits filed since 2002. Damn. I started dealing with him in 2002 when I checked him out, and these were before these lawsuits were on the books. So therefore, everything was in check, and I went. Dosed me up, no eye droop, beautiful. These patients dreamed of being beautiful, but now claim that they were nightmarishly maimed. Some left with missing chunks of flesh, mishap breasts, disfigured arms and legs, facial lumps, emotional scars that will likely never heal. This guy is scary, says David Dean, a lawyer for a person who's suing for, who won $3.25 million in a verdict against Ostad in December. Oh, my God. in a malpractice case. The suit was settled Monday for $1 million. So she went in for 3.25, but it was settled Monday for $1 million. The limit of Ostad's insurance coverage. His client, Farba, a 40-year-old mother who asked that her last name be withheld, went to Ostad in 2000 for breast and thigh procedure. When she wasn't satisfied with thigh liposuction, Ostad agreed to operate again in 2002. Without Farba knowing, the doctor let a salesman from a liposuction machine company attend the surgery. Well, I'll be damned. Company in the damn operating room. I know this right now is on blast in his office, and all I'm telling you is I'm about to fax you over exactly what you asked me for this morning when I called him and said I want my money back. I'm about to fax you a letter from me. It's going to have two words, money back. And I'm coming to pick up. You don't need my address. I'll be there tomorrow before the show. I don't want words. I don't want to hear anything. I'm going to double park in front. I'm going to go inside. I'm going to get my check, and I'm going to take it right over to Dr. Janine, where my Botoxing will continue. Hi, Dr. Downey in Montclair. Fabulous she is. Fabulous. At one point, Ostad emerged. Now, listen. Hold on. Let's get back to the company in the damn operating room. The sales rep provided technical assistance in preparing the power instruments before the operation. The doctor testified at the trial. The operation, which was supposed to take 2 hours, dragged on all day. At one point, Ostad emerged from the operating room with blood on his apron. Farba's husband, Joseph, said the doctor told him to take a walk on Fifth Avenue. 10 hours after she arrived, Joseph said his wife looked blue in the lips and ghostly. He had wanted to take his wife to the hospital, but Ostad insisted she was okay. He said Ostad had to carry Farba to the car and then follow them to their Long Island home. Damn. Farba remained seriously ill, but during a house call, Ostad told her only to consume Gatorade and red meat. Oh, see, this doesn't sound good. Days later, Farba collapsed and was rushed to intensive care, almost dead from what Ostad later admitted were catastrophically low levels of oxygen in blood. The bastard, during the operation, he poked into her artery and sucked all the blood out, says Joseph. His wife received an emergency 4 quarts of blood, enough to paint a room. Later, she also got a $10,000 bill from Ostad, the nerve. Farba said she now suffers from nerve damage and so on and so forth. I'm getting the 1 minute mark here. Here are other patients on the lineup for suing. A 47-year-old Bronx woman who accused him of severing the veins in her legs during a butt enhancement in June of 2002. The woman said she was hospitalized for 8 days after the doctor failed to treat an infection she developed during surgery. Here's another one. A 37-year-old Queens dance instructor who accuses Dr. Ostad of botching her implants after the left breast uneven and in varying positions. And here's another one. A 45-year-old woman who claims Dr. Ostad screwed up her nose job. Oh, this must be Kim. Leaving her with an acorn-shaped bump between her eyes, a spot the woman says the doctors should never have even touched. The woman also says Ostad shouldn't have operated on her because her blood work showed that she was pregnant. Damn, doc. Word? Enough about this. Have my money. I'll be up there tomorrow. Wow. Who knew? Well, I'm glad to inform you all about that during Advice Hour. Watch who you deal with this surgery. Damn.
Wendy, man.
I've been with this guy for like 5 years, and I know you say don't cheat. I know, but I can't help it. I want to.
Do you have intention on getting married?
We're married.
Oh, my God!
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Hell, behind the scenes, I was just asking. We got 4 interns working today. Everybody's working hard. It's Taryn, it's Regina, it's Bianca, and it's Zoe. And Zoe, you know what? Just find a piece of Wendy Williams Experience stationery from someplace and get the doctor's fax number, and then we'll fax that over, okay? And I'll execute the letter. It's only... Wait, how many words is it? Where's my money?
Money back.
Money back.
Money back.
Tomorrow.
Yes. Now. Money back now.
Money back now.
ASAP.
ASAP.
Take that word back
Yeah,
there.
you can take that way back. No, not ASAP. I'll be up there. I'm double parking. I'm going. They don't have to mail it any place. I'm going up there. All right. Thanks, Zoe. Hey, Marie, man, that's going to be a good party on Saturday night, boy. Shout out to everybody who's going to be at Brokers. I'm hosting. The theme to the party is a mean shoe game. Now I'm hoping it's not going to be snowing on Saturday. Otherwise, who even likes to wear their mean boots in weather like this, you know?
And the dress code will be enforced.
Yes, it's for the grown and sexy. I think I'm going to wear jeans, though. But, you know, with a grown and sexy top. And I think that I would like to wear a pair of my big shoes. One of the ones I was telling, one of my candy mules. Shout out to Marmy Shoes. They got it going on. Hey, Jane. Yep, they go all the way to a size 13. Love them. Anyway, so a mean shoe game. And the tickets are on sale now. Shout out to everybody at Carlin's Hair Studio in Jersey. They've got tickets. Shout out to Marion's Restaurant. Do you know where that is? In the 862 in Jersey. They've got tickets. And then there's the Brokers Box Office. They've always got tickets. It's a grown and sexy party. The dress code is going to be enforced. And ladies, it is about the shoe game, even though we'll be in a dark club and nobody's going to be looking down there. You know what I mean? Exactly. But I guess as they take your ticket or whatever, you know, you come in the club. Or mostly, Marie, we're going to be staring at your shoes because you're the one who inspires us to have that theme for a party. She always has nice shoes on. Then again, it's easy to have nice shoes like that. Marie wears like a size 7 shoe, and her feet are like a double narrow. I asked her to take off her boots when she was here. She had no idea I was going to ask her to do this because, you know, you like to pop up on a girl's, you know, feet. That's how you know how she really keeps it. Just pop up on the feet. I asked her on zippers. She had the perfectly no-chip French manicured toes. No bunions, no corns, no nothing. Just perfect. Barbie feet. Exactly. As a matter of fact, Art kissed her feet and said they didn't smell. Damn you, Marie, and your Barbie feet. We'll see you on Saturday. Look, the Bronx is the place to be on Friday. The WBLS Short Shots are taking it to the hoop. Yep. They are playing the All Hallows Giles. And that's going to be at All Hallows High School. You know where that is in the Bronx? It's on 111 East 164th Street. Tip-off time, don't forget, is Friday at 7. And then Saturday, our BLS Short Shots are playing for a good cause again. They're playing the Central Jersey Panthers at Franklin High School, which is in Somerset, New Jersey. They're going to be there on Saturday. Tip-off time for that is 12 noon. Okay? Now, if your organization would like to play our WBLS Short Shots for the proceeds going to something good, come on and challenge us. Here's the Short Shot hotline to schedule your game. You ready? 212-592-0556. 212-592-0556. Yeah, we're connecting with our community and taking it to the hoop. We're the station with today's R&B and classic soul, and it's Advice Hour. We'll continue with that right here on the Wendy Williams Experience on 107.5 WBLS.
Renning.
Hey, everybody, it's the Wendy Williams Experience. So I was reading the March O magazine the other day at the manicurist. I love the raincoat Oprah has on the front cover. And inside, I saw something that would be good for the show. And I guess what drew my eyes to it is that my dermatologist, Dr. Janine, who I was telling you about in the last break, she's been on everything. I mean, she really gets her grind on. Go, woman. Janine Downey, MD, it says. And she's in Montclair. She's also the co-author of a book called Beautiful Skin of Color. So the Oprah magazine asked the experts, in other words, 3 dermatologists, what their favorite drugstore products are. One of the things that Dr. Janine says is something that I've always been on top of anyway, which is the Cetaphil Moisturizing Lotion. It's great. I also use the Cetaphil Cleanser, but Dr. Janine says, Wendy, you're not 20 anymore. I say, I know. What do you recommend? You know what I mean? And so I still use the Cetaphil. I'm sorry, Dr. Janine. She also likes, and you can get that, by the way, the Cetaphil products, $9. Go to your local drugstore. They're great. They're great. Who needs, the beauty area in Bloomingdale's? Aveeno Positively Radiant Cleanser. Dr. Janine recommends that. She says she loves the cleanser because it contains soy, and she calls that a smart ingredient. Also, I don't know how to pronounce this. Eucerin, yes. Eucerin Extra Protective Moisturizing Lotion with the SPF 30. She recommends that. She also recommends something called Mark Self Sanctuary Exfoliating Polish in grapefruit and ginger. And as far as shampoo, she likes the, what is this, Joico K-Pack shampoo? Well, one of the other dermatologists loves Dove Intensive Moisturizing Shampoo and the John Frieda's Frizz Ease. And I see one of the dermatologists loves chapstick, lip balm, Maybelline, lash stuff. Drugstore is great stuff. I mean, just a little something there from the Oprah magazine. Let me just read this bit of advice. Dear Wendy, I need your advice, and here's the situation. The other day, I got into an argument which turned physical with my boyfriend. It began because I was asking him questions about other females, and he found it necessary to indulge me in the conversation. He found it unnecessary to indulge me in conversation, so he decided to get up and go to the bathroom to get away from me. Wrong move. As he attempted to close the door, I pushed it open and stepped in, said a word or two, and punched the F out of him in his face. I was like, cool. I got that off my chest. Well, Wendy, the next thing I remember was gasping for air, water in my face like I was being baptized. This Negro had grabbed me by the neck and pushed me against the wall, and with his hands around my neck, bent me backward into the tub while the shower was running. This sounds twisted on a few different levels, but anyway, I'll continue. Here's her question. Wendy, should I consider him an abuser and leave his tail, or was I to blame because I blackened his eye? According to him, he should press charges against me and go to a shelter for abused men. Even though I hit him, I'm only 5'4" and 130 pounds. He's 5'11" and about 175 pounds, and he has hands that can palm a basketball, so you can imagine how he was gripping my neck. This has nothing to do with anything, woman. We're both in our 30s, and we've been together for approximately 5 years, and this is the first time he ever put his hands on me. Yada, 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 so on and so forth. But I have to admit, I've socked him a few times within our 5-year relationship, but it was warranted. No, it wasn't. Nobody should be hit. Yeah, he should press charges. And you all are toxic for each other, so why don't you just end this mess? Why don't you just break up? I don't want to say you deserve what you got because you punched him in the face, but as far as I'm concerned, once fists get thrown, everybody deserves everything they get. Hot grits on the head, a vase broken over your damn neck, a kick down the steps. Physical abuse is absolutely just wrong. It's wrong on both parties. And I don't care that you're 5'4" and 130 pounds. That means you've got those little tiny fists where there's no meat, all knuckle. Feels like a damn needle. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to a big meaty bone fist, on a thicker woman. I don't care what your size is, and I don't care about how big his hands are. I'm surprised he's held restraint for 5 years, not knocking you out, since you said here that this is not your first time putting your hands on him. Why don't you all just end your relationship before you kill each other? That's real. Where's Zoe? So I don't want a 516 fax because I'm not going to 516 to get my money.
That's the only one they gave me for that office.
No, the office is in Midtown.
It's in Midtown, and they said that that's the only fax.
Call them back and tell them I don't want it. Then you know what? Tell them I'll be up there before 12 o'clock tomorrow to get my money. I almost said the MF word right here. You know what I'm saying? Just tell them. Then forget the fax. I'll deliver I want my money.
It sounds like a service. Like this number goes to someplace.
Okay, try something else then.
I'm sure it is. Just. Excuse me, Art?
I was trying to help you out.
No, you don't need to scream at her like that.
I was only playing.
I'll
Just scramble, Zoe, and just let them know that I will be at the Park Avenue office tomorrow, double parked in front. I will come inside. I don't want any words. I just want my money.
Stop being so nice on the phone.
And Zach, well, you know what? She can be nice because by now they know that it's me because I identified myself this morning. And I said I want my money back. Right. And they said that fax us something. And I said I will.
That's right.
So they know now.
So they know.
They know.
They know,
and now they know even more.
So you can get.
And now they know that you know.
Yeah.
And we all
So
know.
now, I think we can bypass the whole letter thing.
Yeah.
And somebody can have my money made out to Wendy Hunter
Okay.
tomorrow before noon. I'll be up there.
Okay.
I don't want any words. I don't want any handshakes. I don't want nothing.
Pound cock.
Okay. Thanks, Zoe.
Tips the scales.
Now he's going to try to get funny? Have me go all the way out to Long Island for my Botox money? I don't use that office for the Botox. I go to Manhattan.
He needs it now.
He might need. He better not spend my. You know what? It's only Botox, and it's like under $1,000 back. But that's still a few nice pair of shoes someplace. Hell, that's money that I'm going to give to Dr. Janine Downey. I don't need Botox now. Because Ostad did dose me up lovely about 2 weeks ago. I mean, his Botox hand is crazy. It's a shame that everything else is going on. But oh well. Too bad. I mean, I got a letter from somebody. They said, here, look. Why the hell would people go to a doctor who does nose jobs, breast jobs, and liposuction? Why not go to a doctor that focuses on one? And why the hell would anybody use a doctor that has a $1,000 off coupon advertisement? Is that what Ostad does? And Wendy, I must say that you stated many times before this news broke that you would only use your Botox doctor for Botox, that you didn't know him like that or particularly care for his bedside manner. Exactly.
I'm sure there's a great explanation for all of this stuff from him.
Oh, God.
Mistakes happen.
Mistakes do happen. Yes, they do.
Keep it here, everybody. Rick Schroeder's coming up for the Hour of Truth.
Wendy, man.
Ex-boyfriend, he wants to fight me.
How old is everybody?
I'm 43. She's 38. And he's 40.
The Wendy Williams Experience.